Hi Faye, welcome to Mice Moment. And before we enter in too deep to the story, I definitely want a disclaimer that I would not mention of the name of the companies or my coworker names because I respect them and I want the best for the companies. And I think it's necessary to tell the story of my experience during this crisis and pandemic because there's a lot of business that's closing, which means that a lot of people are losing their jobs. They over here got fired or terminated, either one. So I'm just here to share the story with you, to share the experience, and that's what I'm going to do, and also having a motivation speech. So here's my story. Let's go back when I was a college student. I started this YouTube 4 years ago when I was taking my last year semester for my double major accounting and finance, and I got my bachelor for that. I was literally taking 6 classes. I was working 2 jobs just to get experience. So I was ready for the workforce. And then I was involved a lot of club and organizations where it got really a toll on me because I was stressing myself out. I did so much to be successful, just to represent that I am capable of doing everything. And then I wanted an escape, but I turned to YouTube because I've been passionate when I was in middle school just to be like Michelle Phan, where she can be in front of the screen, sharing the experience, sharing the knowledge with you guys. And that was been my passion, so that it was just like a dream to enter to another world where I don't have to be in the reality where I was so stressed out. It was really hard for me to juggle classes, work, and YouTube at the same time, but literally I was on the rise on YouTube because you just need that one video for massive people watching you, and you keep continuing content after content and people going to following you. But I stopped. I stopped for 2 years. The reason why, because the first year was dedicated for my master degree. I got a full ride for my master degree, and then another year I was basically trying to find myself. I went on vacation with my family, and then I think that I'm starting a new life because you having a degree that's master and you holding upon your chest and you're extremely proud of it. And your next stage is finding a job. That's what they tell you to do since you were in kindergarten, that you definitely need to go finish through high school and then enter in college and find good jobs. That's the standard thing that they keep telling you. And so I apply for jobs, and I applied more than 100 jobs. I'm telling you, this is crazy. So I understand the feeling of frustration that you got your degree, you worked so hard in, but nobody willing to hire you, nobody even wanting to interview you. It's another stage of challenge that you over here have to proving yourself up front of the person that is your potential boss. I understand the feeling of recent graduate and you looking for jobs in those descriptions under saying that you need 1 to 2 years of experience, a real experience. And it's kind of ridiculous that how do you get that first entry level if they over here asking you to have 1 or 2 years of experience already? That's just absolutely crazy, right? And you just hope for one company to accept you so you can meet that requirement and you're done. But whenever during that time I'm holding my master degree, I feel like it's worth nothing. Literally, it's worth nothing. People expect you to over here having experience before you even did get a degree. And I did the opposite way, so apparently I did not get the benefit of it. I believe that I applied more than 100 jobs and there's only 2 got back to me. One of them was a government jobs, and I rocked that interview. I practiced it over and over and over again in front of the mirror, talking to myself like a maniac. And I rocked that interview. They came back to me, they saying that we appreciate that your interview, but you overqualify. You over here should use your knowledge in somewhere else. And I was like, okay, but I would accept the position anyways for a really low pay. They say, no, we can't. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And another company called me is Robert Half. If you don't know what Robert Half is, they are agents that interconnect companies that needed a replacement fast. And so they offered me a position for 1 week as a contractor. In a desperate time, that's what you're going to do. That's what your parents want you to get a job after you get a degree. That is so common sense. And so I accepted, and I did not think much of it. But I promised myself, when I create something, I make sure that it's going to be a great product, a great service. I make sure that it's going to be a well-made thing that is produced by me. So I'm not just going to fly by and be crappy about it. And from then, I stayed with the companies for 2 months, turned to 3 months as a contractor. And guess what? I got full-time positions there. And I felt so amazing about myself that I have proven them that I'm able to be a quality worker, a quality employees, and make the business grow. And every day when I go to work, I was happy. I was extremely happy. I love my coworker. I love the environment. I love the people. They respect me. And so every day I go to work, it's amazing. It's like, oh, I can definitely grow my career here. I see myself that I can definitely grow in this side of a business. And even this is the most crazy thing, is that Monday, I look forward to go to work. I look forward to learn new things. I look forward to help somebody, because I believe as a leader, it's important to provide your service, to provide your knowledge, teaching about another person, and not over here being selfish and keep it all to yourself. And then the business structure change. And I think it is absolutely best for the companies. And I accepted with an open hand. And when the structure changed, I did not feel appreciated. I felt that I was shoved in the back. I felt that I was not worth it anymore. I felt that what I did was not good enough. I was not being efficient. I did not do the right thing. I did this, and more work and more load just got into me. And I cannot speak up, as much as I want to. But I just want respect from everybody. That's all I want. And when I speak up, it's like, it backfired me. So going to work was horrible. Going to work was a nightmare. I did not like it anymore. And the person that I thought is going to support me, they don't have a voice. And I absolutely understand that. So here we go. Every day going to work. Horrible, horrible day. And then one day I got a call inside this meeting room. And they told me that I got terminated. And the only thing that they told me was they need someone that had more experience than I am. And in my mind, I know that's what's not true. That's absolutely not true. But, for me, I did not want to fight. I just accept it, because I've been putting myself so much pressure that I was not happy with the company anymore. I did not want to work there anymore. So I accept. But I just want to let you know that I have worked so hard. I stayed there to 7 a.m., sometimes to 7 p.m., even 8 or 9, just to make sure I was calling efficient. And I just put my time, my effort, I try my best, I try so hard, I help others. I step out of my comfort zone. I'm over here to reach out to help another person without any return. So I left happily. I remember that I did not cry. I smile, because I appreciate for the opportunity that they have given me for that first year and second years, normally that other company would ask for. Then on, I was very fortunate to get my unemployment benefit. And then while that time, I was studying for my CPA. So I was studying for my CPA and then applying for jobs, and instantly a lot of jobs reach out to me. I got interviewed. I felt that I was not good enough anymore. I did not prepare for the interview because I was not motivated. I entered into the interview, I rocked the interview. They replied and offered me a job right away. But the thing is that I want someone to invest in me. So when I invest in companies, it's going to be an equal satisfactions by both parties. And so that did not work out. And then while I'm studying for my CPA, I cry. I put myself in a position that was not my goal. That was my parent goal. They came to the United States for me to be successful. And I realized that was not my goal. My goal is to open a company, is to open internationally, as I promised that 8-year-old in me. She have not reached her goal yet. She have reached her parent goal. So I spoke to my parents. I say, I realized CPA, I was able to reach it later, but let me reach my goal. I'm surprised that they accepted. That I want to do YouTube. That I want to meet my goal when I was in middle school that I could not able to achieve yet. I want to open my own business. And currently right now I'm writing my business plan. It's going to be 100 pages, you guys, because I know that when I'm putting myself into something, I make sure it's going to be successful. And the point that I'm going to open my business is to reach out. It's to share my experience, to share my knowledge, to helping others creating jobs, to help others take them under my wings and also help them to be successful and reach their goal. And that was I really want. So I've been working hard toward it. I want to open an e-commerce. I want to open an e-learning. So I can reach out to potential individual like you that want to something new other than just an 8-to-5 jobs. And I'm telling you, this is struggling because there's no route, there's no like certain path that you have to go to. Because when as an entrepreneur, you don't know which one is right until you literally do it and fail. And actually learn which one is right or not. And as whenever you are in school, they tell you just go ahead and finish your 12th grade, go to college, get a degree, and work for somebody for the rest of your life. Maybe also invest, just maybe. But they never really have a route for you to be like entrepreneur, how to be an entrepreneur. And over here, what step you have to take, because it's trying and errors. That's what all business is. It's trying errors. Once you fail one, you have another step and you have to try again. And another step, so I'm talking about plan A, B, C, and keep going to Z. After I got terminated, I stepped back. I did not want to do anything in social media. I did not want you guys to see the weak side of me. So I stepped back. It's important to heal your mind, your body, your spirit, before you are entering back to the world, because you need to heal yourself. In life, it is okay to take a step back, gather yourself. When you're ready to take that first step, you become more powerful and you know your worth. So through this experience, I appreciate that when one door closes, another door opens. And if it was not for that, I would not be here sharing those experiences with you guys, sharing this story, have a motivation speech, because I want you to achieve more. Be more than you can be. Dream more than you can dream. So stop chasing another person's dreams, but realize what you want to do in life. What is your goal? What is your passions? What is you want to achieve? This is my story. This is my moment, and let's be together and grow as an individual. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, love yourself, stay motivated. Peace out.